singing, it was because of something that my father had told me, which was, there's no rapper out there that sings and raps.
I do music. These are full from front to back of just songs, pages and pages of lyrics and ideas. Something that I'll probably never use.
When he first came in the game, I knew he was going to be the next biggest thing.
The only person that put on for me when I ain't have nobody was Drake.
Drake is always going to be in my good graces because he did something I will never forget.
So whenever you think Drake, you're like, yo, let me go to Drake and get a radio single real quick.
Drake's mine. Ye told Push about my son. Drake a genius. Despite me disrespecting him as a man, respect that career.
The further we get, the more you forget the early stages.
Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the captivating biography of Drake. From his days on Degrassi to becoming a global rap sensation. Join us as we explore the intriguing story of this extraordinary artist. Let's get started. Before Drake engaged in feuds with both Tyga and Meek Mill, he found himself collaborating with and lusting after Rihanna and Nicki Minaj.
Man, I swear that this is fun as it looks. Man, I'm really trying to make it more than what it is.
The journey to his record deal was no less than legendary, as the Young Money label engaged in an epic bidding war, offering him an astonishing $2 million. This talented artist stands out as the world's only black Jewish-Canadian rap star.
I'm so proud of both sides of my culture. Uncle Barry, Uncle Larry. You're Jewish, you're black, I'm both. We're a family.
A unique blend of culture and talent. Drake's upbringing was shaped by his parents' early split, but he grew up in a predominantly Jewish area of Toronto. He felt like a bit of an outsider, surrounded by a predominantly white crowd. Drake's passion for the arts started early.
But now that I move, you still have my heart.
He got into acting at the tender age of 5. It wasn't long until he landed a significant role on Degrassi, where he stayed for 7 successful years.
Is that real? The whole time you pretended to be my friend. You made me do this.
Born on October 24, 1986 in Toronto, Canada, Aubrey Drake Graham had an interesting background. His father, Dennis Graham, hailing from Memphis, Tennessee, was a talented drummer for the legendary rock star Jerry Lee Lewis. His mother, Sandy Graham, a Jewish-Canadian schoolteacher, came from a musically inclined family. Unfortunately, his parents divorced when he was only 5, and his father moved back to Memphis. Drake and his mother settled on Weston Road in the Toronto suburbs until they relocated to the upper middle-class neighborhood of Forest Hill during his 6th grade. Growing up, Drake's mom ensured he had a well-rounded upbringing.
We always thought that there was something very different about this kid. When we had a piano at home and I would come home with my nursery rhymes, Aubrey at 3 years old would take the lyrics and he would change them. I realized that other kids just didn't do that.
Enrolling him in various activities like young people's theater, hockey, baseball, day camp, and even kickstarting his career as a model and commercial actor at the young age of 5. It seems like there was something in the Toronto water, as Drake shared the experience of being a 5-year-old actor, model, commercial kid. Drake embraced his mixed ethnicity, but it sometimes left him feeling like an outsider among his peers. However, fate played a hand when he attended school with a fellow student whose father happened to be a talent agent. This chance encounter opened doors for him, and he was invited to audition for various roles. Then came the big break, the audition for Degrassi.
Jimmy. Oh. Thanks.
Man, you're my hero. You saved my bacon.
Drake's talent shone, and he landed the role of Jimmy Brooks, which marked the start of his journey to fame.
I think you might need this now. Happy anniversary.
The rest, as they say, is history. Once Drake landed the role on Degrassi, he became the primary breadwinner for his family. As his acting career gained momentum, he made a bold decision to drop out of school, leaving Vaughan Road Academy and Forest Hill Collegiate behind. His focus was now entirely on the show. To concentrate on his passion for music, Drake moved into the basement of his mother's home. There, he spent his free time honing his songwriting skills and nurturing his big dreams. One particular dream was owning a house with a luxurious pool. He even adorned his computer wallpaper with a picture of the most extravagant pool he could find. Little did he know that this aspiration would come true later in Los Angeles when he finally purchased a house with a pool. While still actively working on Degrassi, Drake made a significant move in his music career. He decided to adopt the stage name Drake and released his first mixtape titled Room for Improvement in 2006.
New Drake album coming soon. You see that? You like that?
That was my grandmother shamelessly promoting the new Drake album, and that's my middle name and also my performance name, so thank you, Bubby.
Although the initial sales were modest, with approximately 6,000 copies sold, it marked the beginning of his musical journey that would soon take the world by storm. Many of those who purchased Drake's first mixtape might have been loyal Degrassi fans who were initially skeptical about his foray into the world of hip-hop.
You know, obviously I have to be very respectful to the people who are, paying you the big bucks, obviously. And also when you appreciate the project like I do with Degrassi.
Nevertheless, undeterred, Drake continued his musical journey and released another mixtape in 2007 titled Comeback Season. To promote his mixtape, he decided to shoot a music video for one of the tracks, Replacement Girl. Resourceful and determined, he pulled in favors from the Degrassi crew, invested some of his own money, and created the video.
Musician on TV, but Degrassi's Aubrey Graham has a CD dropping in February for real.
The video's success earned him a spot on BET's 106 in Park as the new joint of the day, introducing his talent to a fresh audience, including none other than Lil Wayne, who took notice and became an admirer. Around the same time, changes were happening on the Degrassi show, leading to Aubrey finding himself without a role in 2008. Feeling the pressure to make ends meet, he started contemplating his future, wondering if he needed to take up a job as a server. But just when things seemed uncertain, Lil Wayne made a surprise phone call that changed the course of Drake's life. Wayne invited him to join his tour, and without hesitation, Drake hopped on a flight to Houston, ready to embark on this exciting new chapter in his career. During this time, Drake and Lil Wayne collaborated on a couple of songs, strengthening their bond in the Young Money crew. Although he was already part of the crew, Drake had not officially signed with a label yet.
I told them I had an artist I was looking at. And at that time, they told me I wasn't really looking for artists, and Wayne told me he sucked. We were driving down West Time, I'm like, let me play some Drake, even though he told me don't play this shit no more. I went on and played another song. He was like, this dude is pretty nice. I was like, I told you. So he was like, let's call him. So I called him. And at the time, Drake was sitting at the barbershop.
I got a call from his number. I was getting a haircut, so I picked up the phone. And it was like, I was like, hello, and I said, yeah, what's that? Then Wayne.
In 2009, Drake released his third mixtape, So Far Gone, which featured the hit track Best I Ever Had. The song's popularity soared worldwide, partly due to the captivating opening scene in its music video. On June 29, 2009, it was officially announced that Drake had signed a record deal with Young Money Entertainment, solidifying his position in the industry. While being a part of Young Money, Drake got the chance to hang out with Nicki Minaj, someone he had admired for a long time. However, Nicki treated him like a kid brother, but it seems Drake didn't let that deter him. He's had his fair share of romantic encounters since then, and it's safe to say he's doing quite well in his personal life. And that's just a glimpse of Drake's journey so far. From his early days on Degrassi to becoming a global rap sensation, he continues to make waves in the music industry, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of fans worldwide. The rest of the story is still being written, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for this talented and charismatic artist. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Like this video, click the subscribe button, and remember to turn on your notifications. See you soon.